Hi, I'm Robin Schultz with the Hoover channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you'll always know when we have a new video coming up.
Woo! Life, who I consider a part of my extended family. Individuals whose support means all to me. I want to start over to my right, Jefferson County Commissioner and retired Alabama Supreme Court Judge Mike Bowling. Thank you, Judge. Sir. Former Mayor Tony Patton and his wife, retired Judge Teresa. Retired Executive Director of Hoover, Alan Pate, forever. Retired Hoover Fire Chief Chuck Wingate. Thanks, Judge. Former Tourism Director Danette Lynch. Current Park Board President Lynn Cummings. Current Park Board member Ricky Phillips, Warrior RP. Current Park Board member Ben Hoover. Dr. Pete DeFranco, Scott Creek, Lake Trace Crossing resident. Greg Williams, member of the Trace Crossings Residential Association's President's Council. Ashley Lavelle, the driving force behind the Tattersall movement. Where's Ashley? Hoover City Councilman Steve McClinton. Hoover City Council member Sam Sweeney. Thank everyone for being here. I'll tell you, it's great to look out in this crowd and see so many friendly faces. Each of you have played a role in building Hoover into what it is, or I should say was. As I know, because many of us have had conversations about the direction of the city that we care so much about. For more than 4 decades, I've had the honor and privilege to serve you, the Hoover citizens. In those 45 years, I've watched Hoover transform from a small suburb on the outskirts of Birmingham into one of Alabama's largest and most dynamic communities. I remember a Hoover thriving, full of energy and opportunity. I remember, as Tony Patelis, as mayor, said, Hoover's happening, and anything seemed possible. But today, it feels a little bit different. Instead of excitement, I hear from some frustration. Instead of opportunity, I see missed chances, or worse, maybe opportunities that weren't envisioned. Instead of answers, sometimes we get silence. Instead of leadership, sometimes we get confusion. Even simple matters like, let's pick up our garbage. City leadership sometimes struggles with basic responsibilities, let alone understanding major projects that will define Hoover for the rest of our life. They don't know the right questions to ask, or even sometimes who to call. As police chief, I've adapted to change. I've embraced new technologies. I've led an evolving world while never losing sight of the people that I serve, and that's you, the citizens of Hoover. Hoover needs leadership that innovates, not stagnates. Leadership that listens, not manipulates. Leadership that plans, not reacts. A close friend of my wife's recently told her something that has stuck with me since she said it. Hoover feels tired. And she's right. Hoover does feel tired. We're standing here today in a shopping center full of empty storefronts to make a point. This is what tired look like. This is what a lack of vision looks like. And the worst part, I don't know if there's a plan to fix it. No vision, what Hoover can and should be, but it doesn't have to be this way. This does not have to have the image that people associate Hoover. The city's my home, it's people in my family. From the first day as a patrol officer, 20 years as a police chief, my mission's always been the same. Protect, serve, strengthen. And this mission isn't over. I've always said, if you fail to plan, your plan will fail. Hoover needs a leader with a plan, a leader with a vision, a leader who will lead. And that's why today, I'm officially announcing my candidacy to be the new mayor of Hoover. Hoover's a great city. We need strong, accountable leadership to ensure that it remains that way. Leadership that prioritizes safety. Leadership that manages our finances wisely. Leadership that restores trust in our government. I spent my career making tough decisions, managing the city's largest budget, and ensuring that my team had the resources they needed to keep you safe. Now I'm ready to take that commitment to City Hall. Our city's challenge requires experience, leadership, and a deep understanding of how our city works. Hoover is one of the safest cities in Alabama, and I can assure we're going to keep it that way. We must continue investing in our first responders to protect our homes, businesses, and families. Our schools should be the best in the state, period. As mayor, I'll continue to work with educators, community leaders to ensure that our children get the resources that they need. Every taxpayer dollar should be accounted for, should be spent wisely, used to improve our city, not wasted on some spending, sometimes what people consider backroom deals. Residents deserve a government that communicates openly, listens to their concerns, and prioritizes their needs. As chief, I built teamwork and a culture of teamwork in the Hoover Police Department. We value talent, one where every officer, from the patrol guy to the command staff, matter. As mayor, I'll bring that same approach to my administration, working hand in hand with the city council. Let's hold regular town hall meetings, ensuring that every resident has a voice in shaping our future. Hear, hear. I believe in a Hoover that is safe, prosperous, and united. A city where parents are going to raise their children. A city where businesses thrive. A city where the mayor and council work together. A city where trust is restored. Government works for the people. A city where people are judged by their contributions and character, not their past. A city where local leaders are proactive, not reactive, solving problems before they become a crisis. A city that once again becomes a standard for every other city in Alabama. A city where people say, that's how it should be done, because nobody does it like we do. Together we can bring that vision to life. This campaign is not about me, it's about all of us. The residents, the families, business owners, teachers, first responders, everyone who calls Hoover home. We're going to build something strong, something real, something lasting, and it starts today. The response to my candidacy has been overwhelming, and I am truly humbled. But to win in August, I need everybody here and their friends to join the team. I need you to get involved, get engaged, let's take action. Volunteer, spread the word, and most important, vote August 26th. I'm ready to serve, I'm ready to lead, and I'm ready to make Hoover, Hoover again. Yeah. Before I conclude, I want to thank my wife, Stephanie. She's been my partner for several years fighting crime. Not really. But she is standing beside me in the next stage of our life. You know what they say, behind every good man, there's a good woman, and she's a good woman. My children, Nicholas, Lauren, and Taylor, my brother Pete, who's here, my family, my team, and most importantly, you, the residents of Hoover. Your encouragement and belief in this campaign means all. Together, we're going to bring back strong, decisive leadership to City Hall. Now, let's get to work today. Let's make Hoover Hoover again. Thank you very much. Let's go next. Here we go.
John, you're holding really good. Help is still good.
Everybody ready?